All right, we got Libra in the house. How are you today? Well, my friend, if I remember correctly last time, there were some finances affecting your love life. We had some sorrow, some getting over some losses, some loss of regret, feeling of abandon. That was kind of remnants from December, January there. So I'm curious to see how things are going now. And let's find out. Let's get a little general overall feeling for the month here. Getting over some quarrels I see in some new adventures. Not quite following intuition here, but you're still having some arguments here. Getting over later on in the month, but in the beginning of the month, we have something rocking in here. We have the Fool card here starting off with for the overall feeling. This is representing you for the month. And this is fresh hope, man. This is also about taking some chances. You got a little loyal dog nipping at your heels too, and that shows that someone loyal in your life might be along for the ride with you and is nearby you. You have the white flower for purity and new beginnings, and that's really sweet to see here. What else we got crossing here for that? We got the Eight of Wands. We got some fire energy coming in here, some creative outlets. But we're dealing with the Eight of Wands. This is about quick changes. This is about some news that's arriving fast here. So the overall feeling about adventure, something new coming in fast here. What's rocking that is the Emperor. So something, someone here with that is older could be telling you in some messages coming in what's happening. You might need some strategic planning here for coming into the second week, because I see some quarrels here, and you know what? This is the direction things are heading in. This could be you, this could be them, but one thing with this card that's not as really cool is that there's quite a smug look on his face. This guy only needs one sword, but not only is he won, he's defeated, he's disarmed. I mean, these guys or gals are left crying. Someone... Maybe you, maybe someone that has done this to you, but I'm feeling someone just doesn't know when to quit. You don't need to win an argument. Don't even need, you just, but they feel they need to win the argument, disarm you, leave you that you'll never be able to come back. There's calm waters in the past, in the back here, but with the jagged skies, this tells me this person is, they don't know when to quit, okay? Could be you, could be them. Something could be really, really upsetting you, but I'm thinking with the last month that we had with the Sorrows card, we had the Five of Cups here that started off our month last month. And that was kind of, this part here represents kind of like the first week or like the last week of January. So still getting over some goodies there. We have the Knight of Wands coming in with some fast moving energy. And the Knight of Wands wants to tell us about someone who's a little bit free-spirited, okay? They're going to be creative in their arguments with you, and they're really going to get underneath your skin. The Page of Love coming in here, and be careful not to be disarmed. You know, this could be someone that you really care about, okay? Page of Cups wants to tell us about new love coming in. This is about, I don't know, with this Knight of Wands and the Page here. This one's supposed to be about new love coming in, but I really believe this is someone that you care about deeply that's causing these arguments. Could be a family member, could be a really close friend next to you, I'm feeling. They're a little lost right now, and they're causing this in. We have the Pisces here, we have the Fish. Even the white lilies here too, and the white flower here as well, and the pomegranate of beginnings. Yeah, you really dearly love this person. What's crossing this person? And that's they're feeling a little lost security here too. They're hanging on with all their might to you, and they're really digging their claws into you and not letting go. Could be you, could be them. Four of Pentacles is this is kind of a desire for long-term security, and yet they're disarming you. I'm not quite sure where that's going, and you're not following your intuition on this. Your judgment has been clouded the overall of this month here. And the reason why that is, we got the Hierophant rocking in here for what's crossing you. This is some expectations here. And the expectations of not following your intuition is going to maybe costing you, okay? I want you to come through this loud and clear, and I want you to be able to prevail over this person that's causing you this grief. You know, this is about embracing your gift, okay? Don't let the dogma of conformity cloud your judgment. This person is pulling your strings right now, and why are they pulling your strings? You got the Three of Pentacles shaking in here, and they're pulling your strings. They're pulling at the quality and craftsmanship of your friendship is what it is. They're really pulling at your love strings. They might be pulling out a little hard time there with you. With this creative ability, you have a lot of really, really good potential to get through all this here. Dealing with the Pentacles here and Pentacles here, this could have to do with work relations here. There's someone that you later on in the middle of the month here could be doing something to do with work, progress there, teamwork, collaboration. That's what's happening there. And what's crossing that is there's some selfishness that's happening. It's still selfishness, still hard to let go. There's someone here that's really having a hard time of letting go of something. Maybe you, maybe them. We got quarrels coming in here. We're going to come back to this here. We're going to find out why. I'm going to do a little free steps and go into a little vice or clarity over this. I'm feeling a little stuck here. The Five of Wands here in reverse is about getting through stuff, okay? This is about success. This is problems solved and resolved. This is coming into the second and third weeks. A lot of, again, this is kind of like remnants of the end of January, first week, second week or so. This is a second and third week here, mainly the third. And I think all this is what you're going through with this person, or maybe just something you can't let go. There's maybe you've been hurt yourself and you just can't let go of an argument. But peace is coming to you, okay? I like things to see that are resolved there. That's going to be really sweet when dealing with that. That's really, really, really good to see. Sometimes this could be about a little bit of disputes coming on here too. So just be careful that you might have a little loss in the result. So that's why it's great that this shows here that we've come through with peace. Now the King of Pentacles in reverse still is a little strife there. I think you still may need to be on your toes by the looks of it here. Oof. This can be a jealous person coming in here. The Queen of Pentacles energy right on top of that, and you're lucky because that's going to really help balance out this generous person. And I think this is talking about someone who's resourceful, okay? A lot of diplomacy involved when dealing with this person who's feeling a little jealous. I think that makes perfect sense, you know? It's almost like two sides of the card. So dealing with this jealousy, you're going to deal with diplomacy, okay? Be resourceful on how you're going to deal with them. Take your time, think about it ahead. It seems like this person could be a little devious when dealing with you. They really, really are pulling at the strings here. At the end of the month here, I see full-on happiness, success, all right? You can't get any better than this. This is the Sun card in the 19th house. Material happiness. This is an absolute awesome outcome, okay? Success card. I mean, everything's lighting up, even the flag of truth, the lighter horse, you know, the sunflowers, the light, everything is showing great happiness and light. Bring down those boundaries, my friend. That's awesome to see. We got the Nine of Wands. Still a little unsure sometimes, but this talks about having faith and then the isolation is ending. Maybe you can feel isolated in your heart and hard to talk to some people about this person, but we got the Page of Fire coming in here. And he's in reverse. That's quite interesting there. So sometimes we could feel that we could be a little bit bored and stagnant and struggling here. And that's after been a long month. And just remember, you got success and happiness rocking in here. I just want to have a little, before we go into career and life, I just want to see what else we have here. Just a quick little peek here. Just a quick little freestyle, past, present, future, and what's happening. Or outcome, maybe a little present and outcome kind of thing. There's one. And 2 and 3. King of Cups, you're going to be dealing this with love, getting over some burdens here. The King of Pentacles, really? Him again. You got him in reverse again. Jealous person's coming in here. You're feeling a burden with this person, but you're going to deal with the King of Cups with absolute love and light. We got some rocky waters in behind here, the King of Cups, but he's got 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. He's ready. Okay, he's ready to jump in and take action. He's got the love that you're going to be dealing with this here. I think you need to deal with this situation with absolute love, okay? And love and support. There's going to be a lot of tolerance when dealing with this person too. I'm not sure what that means. I wonder if that resonates with you or not. But seeing this one again here, we got the 10. Okay, we got the 10 in reverse. This after exhaustion is taking a break and finally saying no. And that's what's coming up with this person. That's really rad to see. And the 10 is a completion as well, may I add. Okay, we got some knights and kings here coming in hot. So this is what a big message. These are big leaders coming in for you. And you got some big supporters around you. I feel no matter when I pulled up cards, there's always a king, queen, or knight. So there's always going to be someone who's going to be in high regard, in your opinion, and going to be there for you to help through some of this. But any questions you have, whether it's love, life, career, you have a person or people around, sorry, 2 people around you that I can really feel that is very, very supportive. Could be a best friend, could be family, could be your love, but there's some support, okay? Let's just have a little look-see into your career, your material, little earth energy. Let's see what we have here. One more for good luck. Oh, gotta love Libras. My daughter's a Libra. I think I say it in almost every video, but I absolutely love Libras. They're the most charming, loving signs. I think they just love love. They love the balance of love. They love everything about love. Well, we're rocking in here with career now for you, and I'm really happy to see this. We got Knight of Pentacles pulled up again. I shuffled the hell out of the decks here. Rocking it with the Fool overall, the overall energy for feeling, for you got new adventures coming in here with your finances. We got the Wheel of Fortune. This is good luck. All right, the good luck is happening here. I love that. This is good fortune. This is a turning point, and this is better because last month finances were affecting your love life. So this is a really nice turning point, and this is the beginning of the month here. Coming in the first week here overall, this is you. Now we're rocking in with this one again here. Interesting. We have the Nine of Wands, and again, your paranoia is going to be ending, okay? You're feeling a little isolated overall in the energy of the month, and your paranoia about your finances are going to be ending, and that's super sweet to see. The overall energy here with the Fool card, I love it. This, like I said, this is like fresh hope, man. Take some new chances. Take some new adventures. Jump off that cliff. Jump off the thing. Try something different. This is 2020. This is not like when our parents were young where they'd have like, or grandparents would have like one career their entire life, one marriage your entire life. We seem to have like a few careers in our lifetime, and I feel that there's a change coming in here for you, which is really cool to see. And why is that? Sun and happiness and success. There's change coming in here, and I feel whatever change you choose and whatever direction you choose is going to be successful. Crossing that is you're going to be charitable coming in here. You're going to shake away that selfishness that you've dealt with because you've had to hang on. The selfishness is not a negative, may I add, in that sense. It's like being a positive stubborn. It's just you knew when to hang on to that money, and now you know that you can be charitable. Make sure you are still careful with your finances there, okay? With the Five of Pentacles, that was in reverse, and this is about 6. This is about one-sided charity sometimes too, okay? So careful that you may be struggling a little bit here in the second and third week. Don't give away too much. Don't be too over charitable. Still pinch your pennies. Success is still coming, but don't spend it right away. Now the Knight of Pentacles here, this is slow ass moving energy coming in here, and this is the second and third week here of February for my Libra. Knight of Pentacles here. Now he keeps popping up for you, doesn't he? But he's a patient dude. He's a hard worker and reliable, and I feel this is you right here. And you have worked hard and been patient towards your progression of your new interests, and I think it's time to rock it. We have a field in behind him here. It's not quite grown yet, but it is. That means the foundations have been laid down of the field. The fields have been plowed. They've probably been planted. The seeds are in because you can see the lines. They're not growing yet. We're still in springtime. This is tangible actions here, okay? This is what you need to harness and remember that you have planted your seeds, okay? You have planted your goals in your path and you just need to wait and take that slower energy rocking in here. Well, a lot of pentacle energy here for the past couple readings here. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse is interesting. That sometimes is going into debt and stressing about money. So again, watch your pennies, okay? As you're going into this new change of job, you're worried if you're going to be okay financially. Crunch some numbers before you take that job. Make sure you have everything in order. Make sure you calculate your taxes with them and nothing's changed, okay? Before you hop into new adventures, make sure you have your ducks in a row, okay? What's crossing that is victory and success. So after you're able to, you know, make a tangible plan and work out your routine and work out what, like, how would I say, work out your path and write down in maybe which order you need to do things for your new job, and you're going to be victorious. That's amazing to see. Absolute victory right there, okay, with the Six of Wands. There's a lot of wand energy, a lot of pentacle energy. That's fantastic. This is victory, victory, victory. Loving it. And this also represents a success as well. And you got success with the Sun. You got success with the Wheel of Fortune. Success here. So you may be feeling paranoid and worried about your finances coming into this new job or career or something that you're thinking about shaking in and doing. But I feel that things are going to be okay here for you. Your juggling act is finally over, okay? You're finally stopped being overwhelmed with so many tasks. That's really, really, really good to see. Because December and January, my readings for you is pretty overwhelming. There's some loss and some sorrow, and I see some calm waters. And you got blue skies, blue skies, blue skies, blue skies. And remember, what does that mean, blue skies? It's calm. When you see blue with no clouds, with these ones here, it's just absolute calmness here. When you see yellow here in the skies, that means prosperity and tarot cards, okay? Things are great, and things are looking up here for you. You have so much pentacle and wand energy, may I add. You may be dealing with fire or earth energy, okay? It's really coming in quite a bit there. Two of Pentacles here. Let's get right back to that. Now, sometimes this is about inability to commit, and we're still kind of worried about our responsibilities, what's happening with this new career or maybe a new step. We've got the Ace of Cups here. You're still a little worried, okay? You're feeling a little disappointed. Your cup is running the wrong way. You feel a little let down. I think it's yourself. I think you're in your head too much, overwhelmed here. And the reason why the Emperor is in reverse. And this sometimes is problems with power, some poor planning. It's poor planning, and I've been talking about planning. So before you make a decision, write it down, make a mind map, make a list, do something that you can see everything in order, make an Excel program sheet before you jump and take the career. I think taking this new step in your career, a new step in your job is going to be amazing for you. But you're apprehensive and you're worried about it because you're worried if you're going to be financially okay. Understandable, been there. So make sure what you do with that is that you plan everything. Trust yourself, put a plan, put goals into effect. And then that'll help lower some of your apprehension that you have about this new job. Let's rock into a bit of love reading here for you. See what's shaking down. Let's look into some water energy for you. And see what we can have. Some love, baby. So last month we had... finances were just slowing you down. You're making some choices to kind of work on yourself and your home life first before jumping into something or taking too many steps in other directions. So let's see what you have in store for you here for the month of February 2020. Libra. Libra, who loves love and balances love. I think Libra is also ruled by Venus, if I'm right. Okay, your counterpart here, you're dealing with some Aries here for sure. You got the Death card here, Scorpio energy, and the Hermit. Capricorn rocking in here. You still got your kings and your page of intellect coming in here. King of Cups in reverse. That cat's popping up for you. You know, he wants to be there for you, and don't ignore him. King of Cups, there might be someone you might be dealing with here who's a bit of emotionally manipulative here with the love life. I don't like this cat in reverse. It's quite surprising. He's not as jerky as probably the King of Swords in reverse, but this guy is pretty indifferent. And why is that? Because we have the King of Swords coming in here and fighting with intellect. You may have two bows coming in here that you deal with and fighting over you. Woo! King of Swords coming in here. This is a thoughtful dude. This is dealing with someone who's got amazing concepts and communication. You might have dealing with a couple of people here. All right, you got the Page of Fire coming in here too with some messages here in reverse. And what he wants to tell you is that you're struggling here. You're struggling and you're bored. You might even want to just like bored of the arguments, bored of the stuff coming in here. We got Aries in reverse here, the Emperor. That's wild. This is some immaturity going on here. This is a nasty ego, whoever that you're dealing with here. And the Judgment in reverse is trumpeting loud and clear and saying, fuck yeah, man, this is unreal. This is denial, man. This is fearing change and some weakness when dealing with this person. Denial that this person's a jerk. Like, do you really need to hang out with them or not? No, you don't. We have the Four of Fire in reverse. And this is closed doors, okay? This is end of an ending, man. This is leaving home, moving out, and arguments. Still in the same first and second week, just like the overall, our first reading. This is falling into the same alignment as our first reading. So maybe the overall energy, there's someone still that's going to... This person's affecting every part of your life with their argumentative. This is really, really hurtful for Libra. Librans don't like arguing. They're pretty snappy. They're pretty quick-witted, and they can be pretty quick snapping back at you in an argument. But they'll probably go to their room and cry afterwards. Like, Libras are very, very, very gentle creatures, and they're sensitive when it comes to their heart. So if you're a crotch rocker, that's awesome. If you're a crotch rocker, cross watcher, let's have that. We're not doing our sex tarot cards here right now. All right, cross watchers, that's why they go out. They're not pouting in their room. They're not sulking. They're actually really sensitive, and they're probably crying. Little Page of Swords energy wants to come in and say overall feeling here is kind of a complete and painful ending with right underneath some gossiping eyes and prying eyes. Some truth is coming out. Someone is spying on you with the Ace of Pentacles, saying you're not getting nurtured anymore. The Ace of Pentacles, or Queen of Pentacles here, you're not getting nurtured anymore. And when she's in reverse, that's yikes. This is envy, man. Someone is financially dependent on you and taken a lot away. They've been quite greedy. You know, they may have turned you into a sugar baby or sugar mama or sugar daddy without even you knowing. They seem to take advantage of you in a few ways. Not only taking advantage of your heart, your love, your friendship, but also taking advantage of your financial situation. You're not having the good dreams. A Star card in reverse here. Wow. This is depression, my friend. This is someone being ignored. Why you're feeling depressed is probably because all these arguments. Libras can't take all these arguments. It crushes their soul. It is so hard on them. Starting your day with arguments and stuff, it's just, it's not a cool way to do that. And the Star card wants to tell you the Queen of Wands, fire energy is coming in. With love, please tell me something cool. You know what? You're feeling pretty unsure at times, but the Queen of Wands energy wants to tell you, I want you to feel self-assured of yourself. I want to give you some unconditional love. We have the Lion energy here, okay? We have Leo. We have strength here. She's on. Even in the lines in the background, or the lines beside where she's sitting, she's at rest. She's confident. Take that energy. Okay, if you need to walk away from this person and you need some space, you gotta do it. I see pyramids behind. They're sucking you so dry. It's like the desert, my friend. Okay, with the Death card. Same as our number 10 cards that were coming up here. kind of the third and fourth week overall feeling here as we got cycles coming to an end. Same thing as we had some changes here in our third week is the same thing as what we're having here. This is big changes, okay? Endings are coming on. This is time for rebirth and moving on. We got Lovers in reverse. So you can take that old partnership and you can shove it out the door. This is about some, again, more arguments, okay? This is regrets, and who cares? Get up, break. This is a breakup or divorce. This is time to just get rid of, it could be a best friend of yours that's sucking you dry, right? That's sucking your energy dry. It could be a lover. We are in the lover's reading, but there's just, I'm just seeing a lot of double here. Shit. Got the devil card here rocking in. What are you doing? Yeah, this person is still going to keep coming back and keep coming back. As long as you let them, this Virgo energy is going to keep coming back in the house and driving you nuts here. You got to use that Scorpio energy here of the death card and help you out and see if you can get rid of that. That feeling of despair, my friend, the devil card coming in here. This is a shock. This is a recovery after dealing with just obsession. There's a sexual lust. There's a materialism with this person. They want something from you, and I don't know if it's just your heart. This person's pretty wild here, but this, again, we have the end of all this crap happening here. The devil card, end of the taking from you, materialism, end of taking your friendship and your trust. This is coming to an end. I see light behind the towers here on the death card, and that shows some good goals coming in here. You may be rocking in here with the Hermit card, going back to some Virgo energy with the Hermit. Whew, you might feel a little loneliness after dealing with this, but you know what? You don't want to be repeating the past. And if you're going to repeat the past, you're going to keep making mistakes over is keep allowing this person to come back in. They're destroying you, my friend. This is just a general reading. This seems kind of slagging down here, but we just have a lot of cards in reverse, and this person's just been really taking it down. We have the Knight of Love coming in here. And after you've taken some time for yourself, that's really sweet to see. You know, when we have the Knight of Love coming in here, this is romance, okay? This is Prince Charming. There's someone out there for you, and everybody says that, and we all kind of roll our eyes, and there's another fish in the sea, blah, 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 but it's coming, okay? But you have to stop this cycle. This cycle right here. You have to stop this cycle. You need to stop this person from coming back in over and over again. You're being indecisive. You have options here, and you don't want... and that's fine. If you want to rock the Hermit card for a while and feel independence, you have the light of your own journey, okay? And you're also standing on top of the snow-tipped mountains, and that shows that you are going to stay on top of your force and direction, and you have to. That's the only way you can get through this. Four of Cup energy here is sometimes feeling unfulfilled. But you're getting over a breakup. You're getting through some stuff, and you're getting through some heartache. So sometimes if we're not feeling very unfulfilled and we're not quite sure what's happening here, then we need to take the blindfold off here. Sometimes we put ourselves in a situation of isolation, you know, and rocking in here with the Eight of Swords. This is a talk about self-imposed restrictions, okay? This is more isolation. This is more imprisonment. And I think you've kind of had to do that to yourself. And that's the only way maybe you might be able to get away from this person, is just put some self-restrictions on yourself. Say, hey, I need time for myself. I need time for me. We have the village fire in the background too. It shows community spirit. You have a lot of villages in the background in many of your cards, okay? And you have the mountains that are coming through loud and clear here too. That shows you do have a community to support, but I think right now you can tap into that if you wish, but I think you really do need some self-improvement, some self-enlightenment, some self-love, okay? Especially with all these lions here, the two next to her, here and here. We have the lions here as well. That shows some inner strength and inner love. You tap into that Queen of Wands energy, okay? If I could title this one, I would say tap into the Queen of Wands energy. Libra, you have that in you. Don't let this person drop you down, okay? Take some time for yourself. I think it's time to go into yourself and enjoy just you for a while. Remember you and what it's like to just enjoy everything about it. Rediscover yourself, refine yourself. Those cross watchers, I have to say that slowly. I think give your Libra a great big hug. Find out why there's arguments. If they're the ones that are arguing all the time, find out a little bit more what's happening with them and what's going on. There might be something more underlining with your Libra than you know about that could be setting them off. They're not normally very temperamental creatures, so they're quite a lot like Taurus, and then their temperament, when it comes to, just one please, their temperament when it comes to arguments, it really, really, really hurts their heart. All right. You deserve love. Little retreat. And there's a codependency. Now, didn't we get that? There's a codependency with this person about turning you into a sugar mama or sugar baby or sugar daddy, right? And these addictions of theirs, maybe you're the addiction that's affecting your romantic life. And you deserve love, okay? And we also pulled out the retreat card. And I was just saying, just right before that, love the synchronicities, is that you need some time with just you, okay? It's time to just disconnect from the world, disconnect from the person. If you have to completely control, alt, delete, and unplug, do it. That reset is sweet to deal with. Whoa! And there it is, outdoors. Go outside and get some fresh air and connect with ideas and release stress and gain new ideas. Let's throw that right in retreat. All is well. Everything is like happiness exactly as it should, or as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. One more for good luck. Under codependency, you have your life review. Archangel Jamil says, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Going with codependency. We'll read these out here in just a moment. We're going to grab one more Moonology Oracle card here. We're going to grab 3 more. Whoop, and one more. Okay, you got to ask yourself, when you go on your retreat, it's time to disconnect the world. You can go outside, and I want you to know, and it's going to be a time for healing, okay? With the balsamic moon, this moon represents healing, soothing, and surrender. You deserve love. You are lovable, and all is well. The full moon in Aries, a fiery climax, is approaching, and the full moon, that represents results, forgiveness, and gratitude. I need you to show gratitude for yourself more so than anything you've ever dealt with when you're going through your self-reflection, okay? When you're looking within yourself, I want you to give yourself total love, total respect, total honor, okay? And absolute gratitude. Thank yourself for the work you've done. Thank yourself for the love. Thank yourself for the beauty inside, and I want to thank you for you. You're going to be taking a pretty big step here, and the waning moon wants to tell you is, what do you need to release? And this talks about a life review and codependency. What do you need to release? Let's release that person. Let's release that negative energy that's been sucking you dry. These addictions are affecting your romantic life. I think that's all I could find for you. And you know what? All is going to be well. Everything is happiness exactly as it's supposed to, okay? These blessings are divinely guided. And I feel really, really good for you. Getting goosebumps on my arms here. I'm just really overwhelmed with the sorrow and what you've been through recently, and I'm really hoping you're going to have some fun here going into the end of the month here. You might have a couple more weeks of this to deal with, but you will get through this, okay? You will get through this, and you will prevail, because you deserve love, okay? Take the energy of the Libra that I know and rock out with your heart out, all right? Thank you so very much for joining me today. Post me down a comment of what country or state or province that you're from. I love to hear where everyone's from. The community's growing pretty good. Tell me which pile resonated with you. And thank you again for hanging out with me today. Bye.